See, yeah, it's just not the way. Oh, my blue lip's dry. Hello, everyone. Good morning. How are y'all? I hope y'all are doing great. I'm going to sit a little bit. All right, here we go. That's perfect. All right, I like that. All right, cool. All right, welcome. I am OracleUnicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to check your zodiac signs. I finally finished them, and they are on my Facebook page, OracleUnicorn, #OracleUnicorn. So, yes, after that last reading, Leo's reading, it was almost like I felt like I had to go into a collective. I was just like, oh man, so much was coming out in that reading. It was great and entertaining. I mean, the beginning is a little rough. It's definitely kind of slow, but it is definitely worth the messages that totally comes out in that. It was pretty crazy, especially if you're dealing with the Leo or have Leo in your chart, or definitely if you're a Leo moon, that is one heck of a reading to go watch. But I didn't start hitting the Leo moon until Leo moon messages, because it shifted. Like, you can tell how I was reading it at first, and then for Leo's sons, and then you can see how it just completely shifted into something else with the same cards, full layout and everything, for a Leo moon. So it just blew my mind away. I was like, yo, that's how that works. Okay, there's messages about dreams and a home and woman's wisdom. You're receiving these messages. You're seeing a lot of these messages in tarot readings. Wow, it's coming out again as I'm shuffling. So yeah, you're seeing a lot of omens about this and about a possible message. Like, how did that happen? Like, okay, let's separate them all here so we don't have that come out again. And this is why sometimes I really love just going ahead and push and record whenever I'm shuffling and putting cards back. Because if y'all get the same cards after me shuffling the way I shuffle, yeah, see, omen on top of certainty, and both these cards came out in the Leo reading, okay? But this is a gift of healing, which also came out in the Leo reading. There's an energy of caution here because of some sort of illusion relating to communication. So there could be like a fear of communication right here, and that's why there's caution, but there's going to be some sort of spontaneous action happen, relaying to a trickster, tied with a trickster of fragmented energy and having strength and foresight. Okay, for some of you, I would say, some of you that's dealing with the fire sign, some of you, that sounds like, yeah, like you'll see the messages in nature, and there's an energy of wishes here. It seems like really like omens and messages of like wishes coming true, prayers being heard, and gaining respect and certainty with the omens and the healing that the omens bring. Okay, and because of it's like helping to build that understanding of helping to build that understanding of omens, and the omens with nature, the omens with the animals and stuff like that. So certainty about a specific decision, omens about some sort of keeping record about things. This could be messages relating to your heart, keeping possibly a journal, because I know I do keep a journal of some of these interesting, weird things that happen. Good luck on transformation. You have a lot of luck and support from the universe with this transformation, assuring this transformation, and being able to observe, wow, some hello wisdom about fragmented possibly situations, the heart, fragmented soul for some, and the strength behind that. So like for real wisdom, we have like wisdom from one deck and wisdom from the other. So this one's a wisdom card, this one's a wisdom card. Observing some serious hello growth and wisdom, and that's really, really awesome. I feel that's okay, even though I feel this card is yours as well. This is one heavy illumination of messages of this understanding this wisdom, okay? This ancient wisdom, understanding heavy ancient wisdom. And it's okay, in this card you can see where there's a colorful aura around this person, and then you can see their power energy of light, which is interesting because remember when I was talking about certain, actually it's in this book, y'all, this specific book. I was talking about how this light energy was over the shamans. And these are the higher beings. The golden lights are the higher beings. These aren't even like the spirits. These are the like ancestral beings, from what it said in here. And from the photography of non-ordinary reality. Okay, well, that's just too much to go for, to try to read, because the whole thing was an explanation of it for that whole picture. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of messages. Why was I seeing that? Oh, because of this. Showing either some of you, this is messages you're receiving from the higher realm about protection. Some of you, this is relaying to a child, okay? Protection upon a child, that this child will be protected. I've kept hearing this information being said in certain tarot card readers that I watch and listen to. This was a reoccurring, actually, message that kept coming out. And usually I go ahead and listen to reoccurring messages like that and pull them into my readings and give a sense of like awareness that, hey, this is what I've been seeing too. I'm feeling that in this. So that for some of you, this is about your protection as the sliver of you that are becoming shamans, or your protection when it comes to, your whole spiritual team, and being able to have a strengthened communication with your specific spiritual team. So yeah, I feel that's why that observance is here, and that observance is in the same exact spot as the Leo's observance was too. So yeah. Let's see what else we got. Yes, you are on track, right? You are done with the dry road. If anything, you are coming out of the dry road, going through the doorway and into this abundance. What I'm seeing here is 7 of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure it's the 7 of Pentacles. It's when you can go out and start harvesting or seeing the fruits of your hard work or your labor or your resilience to get to this path. Okay. Yeah, the magic in it. Pretty good. All right. All right. So there's some interesting messages relating to scrutiny. Okay. Scrutiny. Some of you, this is a healing authentication energy relating to possibly some of you may be scrutinizers. And that's coming to the forefront. And that's actually being shown. And it's showing you how or what that energy does. It did show you what that energy does to people. Because I felt you were put in the same situation that you possibly put someone else in. when it comes to scrutiny and just outright down talking someone or just gossiping the crap out of someone. You either have been seeing or going to see the mirroring other side effect of the effects of this. That's actually going to make you want to not do it anymore, because you know you're going to fall into that same treatment in a way, because it's like, well, you want to give that energy out. It's like you're starting to see the universe and the messages about, okay, if you think that's your authentic self, well then, do you like it? Do you want to be in it? Do you want to be the scrutinized? You know, this is what it feels like to be scrutinized. And it's not necessary, is it? Because there was really no truth to the scrutiny, is there? Because it's all in an old way of having a perspective about something that may not necessarily be true, but want to believe it's true. And so following into the pattern of it. And this, I feel, is definitely being seen for a lot of people out there that possibly had an unknowing problem about this, you know? Some people just kind of, they just do that. They just can't help the gossip. And you'll see it too, because this person will probably go to you and gossip about other people. And then you just know right offhand that that's just what they do. And you can definitely be sure that that's being happened about you too. So, you know, if it's being presented upon you that person does it, yeah, they do it of you too, or do it to you in a way. Like, they don't do it directly to you, obviously, because scrutiny is doing it with the intent to put, in a sense, of a shade on you, because it's like they subconsciously feel that they're not good enough to have some sort of tie to you, or they're not good enough, or you shine too bright, so they want to throw some shade on that shine. It's interesting, but you do have a lot of personal protection when it comes to entering into your authenticity. This is one of the hardest issues about this, is facing the humility of that and owning up to it with other people, even the people you went and scrutinized. I mean, it depends, because if you feel the calling to kind of make things clear, or to cover, or in a sense clear the air, okay, then that's that's showing you your true authenticity about yourself. You are the type of person that, okay, you see you do wrong, you're willing to step up and go clear the air, no matter how fearful it can be. Like, I've had interesting, fearful, like, or nervousness about the person that's on my heart, person that they work or are with, coming to me. And like, I've also thought about, like, what would I even do if I was put in some kind of situation like that, or what would I even say, especially if there isn't some sort of grounding of understanding of what I truly, pure of heart, was doing, and not what it looked like, because I know certain things and what it looks like is just completely horrible, and it ate me up too. It's not like I was going, I don't care about your feelings. No, it's not true at all. It ate me up too. All right, so wow. I mean, you also got Mother Earth here. Wow, helping you to daydream and shift your alchemy. Nice. You're shifting your alchemy, the way you handle things, or how you view to handle things that would better benefit you, okay, on a healthy level. Not you think that'll benefit you on a better some level, but it's not healthy for you, and it's not healthy for other people. So this is a big shift that I see happening here, okay? Yes. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Fire and earth energy here, with just this amazing, like, just blending these two together. and having this security in yourself. This is great. This is great. That's very beautiful. Okay, so y'all ready? Let's get deeper. And this song is called You're a Small Star, but You're Shining. You're a small star, but you're shining. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. The heart of the sky with the wheel and the beautiful way. Yep. Just allowing oneself just to fall into the wisdom of one's heart and the wisdom of, ending certain cycles and moving into new, more positive experiences, more grounded experiences. And it's just the beautiful way. Observing how beautiful of a way this is, okay? And how lighthearted, how less stressful, okay? This way of handling things is way less stressful. And especially if you were the type of person that felt like you had to use magic to be able to try to get what you want or to make your wishes come true, that's definitely changing. You're going to use magic in more of a pure of heart type of way. That is ushering and calling in your dreams to come true and your heart's truest desires, okay? And that's why the scrutiny energy is definitely getting, bleeded out, basically, through your pain, with your pain. Yeah, not through your pain, with your pain. Well, there's an even balance, a little bit of both, with and through. I do see that, because through helped a lot when it came to coming into this wisdom. And this is like wisdom on wisdom. This is wisdom of clarifying of the heart and the heart of the sky, the heart of imagining just the most beautiful life ever in my eyes. And then we have the medicine wheel. That's the wisdom in the healing and the omens and the cycles, because this wisdom card is like the doorway and the hidden realms. Like, it's a dark card, but there's like a feminine there with a fire. And it's just ending this old way of doing things, because you're seeing how it hurt you more than it helped you at all. Okay. You thought that would have been the way to help you, but you're realizing in your own trial and error that it just it causes more confliction in you and with other people than it did help you to achieve this real authentication of the self and your prayers and bringing your wishes to come true. So, right. I feel that a lot of you gained a lot of this growth because you went towards it was at first, I feel, for a very slither of you. At first, this was to kind of pull one over on people, but now you're using it as a way to enlighten yourself, because you realize that there's nothing to gain out of the way you thought about it. And there's way more to gain by what is being taught through a lot of these readings, okay? This is why I dug so deep, because I started to realize a lot of my answers and self-healing and trying to push more into this just so I can release and let go, and enter into a true love, I wanted to enter. I did all this work so that I can allow myself to enter into a true love, 2 of cups, like equal intentions, equal feelings, the whole 9 yards. Not one person loves the other one more than the other. Not like this one's giving this one more attention and this one's kind of ignoring this one. No, equal intentions, full-on Two of Cups that creates a serious 10 of Cups, a serious dynamic of 10 of Cups. And that's what I worked for. That is what I keep working for. And this is what I, in a sense, are doing my best in a way to teach. It's like in a way like through self kind of like growth, realization, self-play, that I understood how to break down more than what was being expressed when it comes to self-healing or self-help type stuff, because not everyone is that intellectually heightened to be able to fully grasp that with that kind of expression, or this healing with that kind of expression. It takes a little more breakdown. And this is, and I found myself very frustrated and confused in all of it because I didn't understand it. It wasn't broken down enough. And then I would try to do some of these things they tell you to do, and then I'm like, this doesn't seem to be working. I feel like I'm going in a circle. I feel like I'm stagnated. And then that just gave me Nine of Swords energy a lot, like sitting here like, I'm stagnated and I'm trying to get out of it. I don't know how to get out of it. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh yeah, we go through, I went through that energy. You definitely go through that energy. And if you don't, well, you got lucky. It's like you got definitely lucky. But more than not, that energy does happen, okay? And it's just, it's definitely giving you more strength for one, but knowing yourself, you do have that strength in yourself to get over it, get through this, and you can make it to the other side, to exactly what I've been working for. That real Two of Cups, that real equal give and take, not like one person has to put all the work into a relationship more than the other person does. Like, no, none of us wants that. None of us feels comfortable in that. I mean, and you can try to act like you're comfortable in it, but it ain't going to be real, and it's not going to be true, and it's going to feel like a burden. It's going to feel like a whole 9 of Wands on your back trying to get to this castle that just keeps going further and further and further, because it's like castle's like, yeah, you're not allowed here until you drop all those wands. Like, and it's funny because that's literally one of the energies I was in before I dug deep into soul retrieval, and the soul retrieval is what helped me to drop the 9 of wands, burdens, like pains, ties to people's ties to you, because sometimes it's hard to break a tie when someone still has an unhealed tie to you. It seems to, it frays. I've seen images of that tie fraying, but it still has a lingering tie that's still connected, because it's not your tie to cut. Like other edges of this rope was, but that last string wasn't yours to cut. So if that last string is in an energy of a obstacle, it's because maybe that last tie is not yours to cut, and you're just waiting for the cyclement of that person to release that tie to you. And that's, I feel, the element of virtue and patience. And honestly, I would have not come to this if it wasn't for the person that's on my heart. So I really would not have come to any of that if it wasn't for the actions that person did. So I am so thankful for that, because what amazing wisdom. So you know what? Let's move forward. So we're on messages. The hawk in messages. All right. Hummingbird, yeah, something. Messages. The mystical shaman and the hummingbird. So I'm going to leave that one for what it is. And I'd say maybe there's something in Leo that's going to help you with that one, because, wow. focus. Stay focused, and there's a witness of you staying focused on this seeker road, this dowsing rod road. And just this, there's a witness that's focused on the work in this. There's a witness on, I would say, the work being done into this road. The magic of smoky mirrors. Clearing up the magic of the smoky mirrors. Scrutiny. Wow. What's clarifying scrutiny is soul retrieval, the ancient ones, and then the circle. Okay. Wow. Let's clarify authenticity. The drum. Authenticity. Oh, lightning calling in one's authenticity. Lightning up. The call. In the solidification of one's authentic self. Seeing. Okay. Seeing. Feeling. Illuminating and igniting. Okay, ignition. But with lightning, it's a different ignition. It's not fire. It's different. And then the rattle. This rattle is important because the rattle helps when it comes to solidifying the soul retrieval. Okay, and changing tactics helps solidify this soul retrieval. Okay, because I have felt actually with my guides that if you keep allowing self-demolishing type energy or old habits, you can lose those pieces because they won't be happy with you, even if where they were was unhappy. Yeah. I even heard that in the book. I actually was contemplating about that. But my guides honestly actually kept telling me that, yeah, that is true. And the fact that I did not ask for permission for these two people, and I brought back a power animal for someone, I actually was grounded. They grounded me from going down into the lower world. And then I ended up visiting the upper world and met my teacher. My higher world, my unseen teacher. And because that's where you go to meet your teachers when it comes to entering into the contract of willingness to be a shaman or to grow into this energy of the shaman. You end up with an upper world teacher, and mine is so weird. Like, okay, when I was reading this book, Soul Retrieval, hers was Sandra Ingerman, Miss Ingerman. Ingerman, hers was a goddess. I mean, they're the superior gods are up there. So hers was a goddess. I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to get like, some kind of god or goddess, Y'all, like, you know what I ended up seeing? I ended up seeing like this little person. Oh, this is too funny. Okay, this little person. And when I looked at this little person, I was like, really? But it was like dumbfounded type of thing, because I saw the avatar, the airbender, the avatar, right? The last airbender. Yeah, some of you may not have seen them, some of you have. Well, my teacher is the last airbender. And I was like, out of anything, it could have been. I got the airbender. I was like, what? And his eyes were lit up. Like whenever he uses his powers in the movie and he's airbending an element, his eyes will like actually when it's small practice, I don't think it lights up. But when it gets to be big practices, his eyes glow white. And that's all I see him as. Like this glowing little child igniting like white glowing eyes. And just kind of like he plays too. It's interesting. He plays with me because last night I was in the lower world and I could still see him in the upper world, and he was still leading me. Like he was looking like, all right, now I wonder if there was a council meeting, because I kept seeing a council meeting in the upper world before I was allowed to go to the upper world about the fact of what I did in the lower world, and I'm probably sure it was kind of pretty impressive to them. I'm thinking. I mean, I feel it, you know. I know this seems so unorthodox, but if you really start reading these shaman books that Michael Harner are, you know, forwarding and what he says and everything, like, no, this stuff is like for real, like for real. And if my soul retrievals that I did out of pure just experimenting, you know, really worked, that's some groundbreaking stuff in the spiritual world. So I really think they had a meeting about me. Because after that, I was allowed to go back into the lower world, but I was not allowed to go back without my teacher. He kept talking to me too. And then I would start looking at it, and then it was funny because I don't see my power animal anymore. I didn't see my power animal anymore. Like I felt the energy there of my power animal, but I didn't. Her, I think it's her actually. Yeah, I didn't see her anymore because the male one that I had, I am not allowed to have anymore, or I grew out of, in a sense, and ended up with a new one. But I thought I lost him because of what I did. But no, they told me I just grew out of it. So yeah, we even have the magic here of many paths here with this sacred mountain. And I feel that's like that sacred mountain connected with the upper worlds, because they say in areas where tribes are around mountains, they go through the mountain. The mountain is the passage between the worlds. Yeah, don't quote me on that. I vaguely remember that. I've just been cracking into so many books lately because it's been so awing that I ended up with, you know, I'm only reading certain titles, and if I feel the energy that I'll really enjoy that book, I buy it. I don't really read the back. I don't really read too much of it. I just look for shaman books, and then if it feels good, if it's old, I want it. If it's really old, I really want it. I don't even care what has in it. You know, I didn't care. And that's how I ended up with a lot of like forward Michael Harner books. And I just wanted to know soul retrieval, and that's what really opened my eyes to Sandra. So yeah, that's just like one of these things, you know, it's those synchronicities, those serendipitous moments, because of the fact that I just didn't put the extra effort into really knowing what I was buying. All I knew was that it was a shaman book and it was old, and I want it on my shelf. And I want to read it. And I want to keep it on my shelf because it's old. And, you know, how much longer are we going to be able to really keep these older books safe? So that's one of my things. I love collecting old shaman books. Yeah, I really, especially my favorite ones that I tend to find are from the 80s. And speaking of which, I found one really crazy cool one. This one's 80s, 1980. And it's wild. It's a shamanic lodge of ceremonial medicine book. And there's actually like a lodge of like shamans. And it's amazing. It's wild. Like there's like charts in this thing. There's like, and I got this thing for $7. Hey, the knowledge is way worth more than $7. I mean, and the person gave me a card. I mean, that was like awesome. And this is a fox. So I mean, you can't beat knowledge for $7, especially something like this that's like a lodge. And really, really awesome. Like just so cool. Has a lot of self-realization work in here. It has these charts, you know, and it turns. It was unbelievable find. Way of an unbelievable find. So trust the energy you feel. That's my point behind all this. I know it was a long, drawn-out story for a point, but that's my point behind all this. Is listen, that even if it feels unreal. Oh wow, and I slapped my face with this one. Even if it seems unreal, even if it seems like it's not the real reality of things, it's real. Yeah, it's real. I feel that's why this energy of like this hunter energy is, there's like a sacrifice energy around it and a giveaway. Okay, so collective, because we're on collective here, right? I mean, do I want to get into tarot? All right, let's get into the tarot cards. My cat's tarot cards. And eventually I will have the last unicorn tarot card deck. I'll probably use that more than this one. All right, Heart of the Sky, wisdom of either overindulgence and energy in certain things. Some of you, this could involve drinking, so be wary. And or this is a wish, realizing of a wish come true energy here, and shifting into the blossoming of this wish come true. Definitely, I see here with that dragonfly over the lotus flower, and the lotus flower is like, to me, an energy of the 10 of Cups. All right. There is definitely movement when it comes to this loving energy, movement with this loving energy. This is the Knight of Cups. This is emotional news energy coming from a King of Swords. Some of you, there's emotional news about a wish come true. And this could be news from this judge. A judge. Some of you, your person is very much in air sign energy, which is the King of Swords, masculine air sign energy. And there's a level up when it comes to this emotional news or a love offer of some sort. It can be either way. It just all really depends. Some of you, this is like some sort of also an emotional offer, because this is no longer an apology. We do not have apology energy here. So it looks like definitely there's a shift in this energy. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify over here. Justice. Yes. Court. Some of you, you have a wish come true relating to court. It's a beautiful way, the justice into the beautiful way. That makes sense why we did see giveaway and sacrifice energy here. Okay. Movement. Yes. There is messages of movement when it comes to a King of Cups. They are like shaman energy or movement in shaman energy, movement in healing towards something greater, something that's best for them. A balancing. To me, it looks like, okay, what I'm seeing here is this masculine. Some of them are in this, like, energetically a chariot moving forward. Their soul is first moving forward. And then their physical form, some of them are on this boat. Because it's a little slow, and they're kind of adrift a little bit. Drifting, feeling, and moving little, step by step, okay? That's what I feel with this King of Cups. Really keeping a beautiful emotional balance, but sending little baby messages as their ship is coming in, okay? Or they're coming in with some sort of ship. Some of them, it feels like some sort of offer, or you're going to be receiving some sort of offer, okay? And there's a witness and focus upon strength when it comes to sneaky energy or lying energy. There's a witness about lying energy. There's going to be a coming of truths. Definitely. Oh, wow. See, that befits me in certain things when I was doing recording, saying strength, do some lying energy, and there's a witness. Oh, really? King of Swords? For real? That could be a possibility. That would be cool. That would be awesome. Someone I know from my past coming in and relaying something to the justice system that changes a lot of things and it illuminates a lot of lies. That would be awesome. That would be so cool. And this person was a witness to a lot of this sneaky energy and lies happening. That's pretty wild. This one is relaying to my older son. Not something else, but it can also coincide with something else. Something of my past. Of commitment. All right, so there's the sorcerer. Okay, strength through the sneaky and lying energy. Sorcery energy when it comes to commitment behind the scenes and smoky mirror. Can I clarify that one a little more, please? Magic? Okay, magic, smoky mirror energy, sorcery energy when it comes to commitment, tied with a Queen of Chalice, okay? Yeah, and a child. Oh, look at that. There's messages down here. This must be for y'all. All right, so I'm gonna keep these messages for y'all. It seems how wanted to grab my attention like that. Didn't grab my attention before. All right, so some of you. Oh wow, this is a reveal. Some of you of some sort of soul retrieval. All right. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's funny because I just did a reveal of some sort of soul retrieval. I did. But then it could be a reveal of like, hey, conclusions of soul retrieval that I did. So that's wild and funny. See how the energies just shift around? It's so crazy. It's like it's a story one way, and then it's like it lays out just the same layout stays, but the energies somehow flip and switch and swap around and show me a whole new story. And I'm like, oh, wow, y'all, I'm seeing a whole nother story too. Oh, and I itch. I am so sorry. Excuse me. Okay. That was bothering me. Okay. Oh, celebration. Wow, like movement in a celebration. Well, what's behind that? Authenticity. Oh, relaying some sort of a message, fast movement of celebration and a message of some sort. Oh, wow. Tower moment. Wish come true. Wow. Opportunity. See, this opportunity keeps coming out, y'all. This tower moment shifted a set down. All right, y'all. I'm not feeling good. My son got a cold. He gave me the cold. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. But I can't just have just the stuff just running down my face. That's just not appealing to myself. Not that I really can't. That's just not appealing to myself. Oh, okay. Excuse me. I know that's very ugly. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. There you go. Yeah, there's some sort of tower moment about some sort of truth being revealed because they went so inside themselves when it comes to really picking some sort of like action. Truth. So there's a sword or there's like this decision, 2 of wands. But knowing which way this person wants to go, it's like there was two possible ways, and they went inward to just see their own truths. That's what it is, to see their truths, their inner truths for themselves, what's best for themselves. That's why this rattle is here. Very good. That is a heightened element of really anchoring your new soul retrieval. And really anchoring, your heart, your life's, your own soul's truth, your own essence truths. And that is what's really coming up here. So there could have been a baby tower moment that did happen. This could have been on a mental level. And then there comes another one, and this seems to be more of a physical level. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and clarify these over here as well. Okay. The sacred mountain. Some of you, this is dealings with possibly a fire sign, because this could be a Sagittarius, because this is the temperance. Okay. Some of you are energetically, see this, the Empress is getting the opportunity or an inheritance. What? Yeah. But if you feel like you were in a karmic situation, or dynamic, know that was you ending karmic cycles. Okay. Even if you felt like you were the specific karma, and I'm just going to get all my stuff back. I'm going to get everything back what I did. And I didn't really mean to do it in this sense. I just kind of felt threatened. It is so okay. Your gift is coming in. It was about a few months ago. I was saying like, karmic like person, was, and I'm sorry for in the sense of label, but I did say that, was going to receive a gift over over releasing something that is no longer, in harmony. And I feel like that information is literally being revealed within these dynamics. Okay. That's why the strength is here. And honestly, I personally feel like this is why also the Empress into here. Even though maybe this is the Empress relating to some sort of divine feminine, other feminine, whatever. We're all divine, okay? So it is what it is, okay? So the other feminine, I would say, okay? The other feminine, even though this could seem like it's for the other feminine, everything is mirrored. So what the other feminine is getting, no, you're getting it too in your own form, for your own journey, in your own heart that resonates with you in your heart. It's not just like you're going to lose out on everything and you're not going to get what that feminine's trying or is working at getting. No, you're going to put the same exact work that feminine was showing, and you're going to listen to your heart more instead of feel like, a sense of claim to certain things. And that's why you keep certain things. Okay. Because it's just mine. Okay. I feel like that mindset is changing. Like, instead of it being, well, this is mine, so I'm just going to keep it and I'm not going to change, even if I have a sense of whatever, that's apparently not mine. I mean, this is mine. This is what I have. This is mine. That whole like view and seeing thing is different, because we do have the death card to the magician. Now, this is the death card to a person you see as a magician. This could be a death possibly for some of you in a family, and you will receive an inheritance, and my condolences. This could be a death to manipulation. And this is why I saved this one for last. Because if you felt like you were in that kind of cycle where you were manipulating and whatnot, I've told this with my past ex, okay? Know that, you know, the karmic cycle and dynamic you went through was paying for everything, you know? It was balancing out all the scales. And so to reveal this to you and for this clarity to come in so that you have this confidence that if you were to go to this other door, it's not going to slap you in the face. It's not going to be like, oh, it's a trick to get me out of this dynamic, and so that they can have their love and then I get left with nothing. Like, I've put work in too. I've done this. Like, it's interesting because yesterday I literally ended up falling upon a reading. This person doesn't usually do these readings, that the karmic wants to have a voice about something. The karmic wants to tell the other feminine something. The karmic wants to stand up for themselves. And it was interesting because before I saw that reading, I felt that energy. There was something about that. I think I felt that energy. And I'm starting to actually, you know, I'm really seeing it. I'm opening it to it. And I was like, all right, well, you know, this is a kind of a, you know, take everything for a grain of salt to a point, but my whole body went into like goosebumps, and that's not easy for my body to go through. It's not common. If it was a common thing, I would not be expressing this right now. Went through goosebumps over, you know, how I felt by what was being said and what this person was like. It was like I could feel her energy standing up and being like, what about this? What about this? What about this? Okay, yeah, I get that. All right, yeah, I'll address some of those things. All right, yeah, I totally get you. Like, it was wild, and this is why I'm mentioning some of these things. Okay, I don't know. This could go out to possibly fall into a bunch of certain people's hands that this will tie to. Okay, just knowing yourself too, even if you're in this kind of dynamic and it's being illuminated for you. That's why this is being illuminated for you, and that's why this has taken so long, is because of this energy, you know, being completed. That completion card. Did we get that completion card here? No, that was in a Leo reading, but still, I'm seeing it, so it's here in my mind. You know, in my reality, oh, that completion card is totally here. Okay, and this could be with an earth sign feminine, possibly with water in their chart, or a water sign feminine with earth in their chart. Okay, because we have this out here as well. There are many paths being illuminated for a specific earth sign that could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This Sagittarius energy is healing themselves and putting their heightened self on the sacred mountain. Okay, they're seeing all the connections too. Okay, they're just as much as you're seeing possibly this person see that there's more out there, so is this person. Okay, that's so crazy. All right, and this magic, I'm gonna go ahead and clarify this magic card here. This it's message, possibly magic. clarify this magic card for us? I don't want to take these, so we'll just shuffle this back in here. Magic card for us, please. Thank you. All right. The magic of this to me is the magic of transformation, of conflict, the transformation of understanding when it comes to left out and the cold energy, because we have the 5 of Pentacles, okay? So this left out and the cold energy, all right? Well, that's interesting. Excuse me. All right. And that this personal, wow, and it flipped upside. Wow. Did y'all see that? Oh, that's so on camera, wasn't it? Oh, I love that shit. Wow. Heck yeah. This is why I go live. Because, yes, this was 4 of Pentacles up, right side up. You know, this information being held back. You know, just kind of like a, okay, now I see what this was. This person has had this box. Okay, so everyone felt like, everyone felt like in all these card readings that this person was just holding things back or like holding on to their money. In a way, that's some of them, that's kind of true in certain areas. Okay, but this specifically, okay, this is personal protection and guidance. Okay, so this was literally gaining, collecting wisdom into this box, and just kept collecting and kept collecting. Okay, they had to, because they had no other choice but to sit there and just collect and collect and collect. And this did help y'all who felt like you were in this left out in the cold energy, and that there was just so much competition, so much fighting or whatnot, so much combative energy. That whole vision is changing. That whole world is changing. Okay. You're going to start seeing, because this person's going to come up to you with this box, and they're going to open it and go, okay, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this, and here's this, and here's this. So it's going to be very comical, actually. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But there was a very heightened reason for that. And I feel a lot of you are going to be able to communicate with your person about this. And there's going to be a lot of revealing. And I would say ancient wisdom about handling things this way. Because I feel this person literally opened a brand new doorway on how to handle issues relating to family, issues relating to people that feel stuck in a dynamic because of kids or for kids, or because of finances or for finances. Okay, so there's going to be people that's more than likely going to come to you about questions about all these things. What's the best advice to go about this? My heart is with someone else, but I have this. What do I do to go about this? How do I make this, better and go by the book? What would be the best role to play into this? What should I do in this moment? You're going to be able to answer all of it. That's why you have this box. Okay. And you had to have, because your bigger picture, if you were to put I think your bigger picture wouldn't have been there if you didn't collect inside of your box. The fact you did collect inside of your box is what offered you the bigger picture and the better way to handle this. The way that is harmonized for everyone. Everyone has an understanding. It's actually working at this to keep from malice energy, to keep from having resentment energy that's only going to cause extreme problems later on too, and that it would have been less of an issue to stay in to keep that from happening than it would have to do it the other way. This person's just, I feel like they're very mentally tired, but they're getting through. They are healing a lot of this illumination. They are definitely, I do see an element of rest, but not enough. Okay. So if you are running yourself thin, you need more rest. Okay. I'm hearing money is an issue. That's part of trusting the universe. Everything will be revealed to you when you need it, or things will come to you when it's needed, or trust the universe to bring you, or that you have everything you need to move forward. That you don't have to keep killing yourself to make sure you're going to be able to move forward. It's trusting the process. Yeah. So, wow. Yep. And instead of this being kind of like frustration energy and kind of like trying to move this horse by the skin of its teeth, or not horse, but go or get this cat to go forward by the skin of its teeth, the energy that's coming out now is okay. All right. Gotcha. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay. All right. Oh, I should sleep, but just too much racing thoughts. Speak. That's what I hear your guides say. Speak. Talk about it. I want to talk about it. I just want to sleep. Good luck with that. It'll take some time. If you don't want to speak about it, you can get through those racing thoughts, or you can just let them have its freedom. I feel like why that was an energy of bound, because I feel like all the way from childhood, you and this person felt like it was not, like your word wasn't valuable enough to be heard. And so it's like it would just bottle up until you to the point where it's like, I just can't take it anymore, and just everything just spewing out. Which creates the huge fights, because there's no middle ground of talking a lot of these little things through, and then it just blows up into this big thing and having to make a decision on this big thing. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right. So we're going to get some Zolar cards out. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty wild of a reading. Okay, let's go. What are we at? Wow. All right. It won't hit 2 hours. I'm pretty much almost done. All right. Setbacks and difficulties when it comes to matters of the heart wish come true. Personal. There's a shift in a personal reverse, or an emotional message about a personal reverse. Probably in business, worries in business, probably worries with your money and relating to work. And then it looks like there's some of you, this could be about justice energy, observing justice energy, the beautiful way when it comes to this King of Swords. Some of you, it's about personal reverses when it comes to your finances relating to court and justice. Okay. Influence and associated with a dark lady. the beautiful way, and influence and associated with a medium light man under 40. King of Cups, the chalice with the mystical shaman, the messages, a receipt of money due, a gift, and news of a wedding, the marriage card. Is that what the William is for? Receipt of money and the marriage card. Okay, that's not clear. What is this? Okay. Sapphire blue love. This definitely, that would be a marriage. Learning. Yep. Okay. Hakuna Matata. I mean, there is the card here that says if you're tied with a King of Cups, over that marriage card, I will ask you to marry me. So, yeah, that is totally out there. That's why I had to clarify that. That does not even seem like a divorce at all, actually. It's like a marriage card. A receipt of, or a gift, like a ring, and someone asking you to marry them. The sun. The sun being illuminated on the strength, the witness of the strength, and some sort of sneaky energy. Strength through sneaky energy. Strength through lies for some of you. For some of you, when it comes to some sort of commitment, with this, the secrets about some sort of commitment when it comes to the Queen of Chalices, this is saying it was me, not you, with separation, okay? The separation being there and the number 16, and I feel it too. Okay. With number 16, and I feel it too. Celebration. Oh, what? There's some sort of... Okay, some of you, this is some sort of shocking surprise about a third party and a message about this relaying to kids, okay? And some of you, this is a message of happiness with kids. A message of celebration with kids. And the tower with the truth is on my way to you. Number 17, follow your heart, the flame in the abyss, and we are shamans. All right, so, oh yeah, you actually have more over there that were on the ground. Apparently those wanted to be coming out as well with me having that marriage card there. Okay, so now I see where I'm at. Yes, you're right. How did you know? I only want you. I want to tell you the truth. Okay, so we're going to move on. Am I missing half my deck or something? Kind of. It's out there. All right. Uncertainties and anxieties. strength, some uncertainties and anxieties. Okay, yeah. So there's news of a death. So this is the separation of a commitment. And some of you, this is with a water sign. And some of you, this is with a mother. And some of you, this is like, if you're in a relationship, like this is separation. This also looks, I mean, death to a commitment. This is death to a commitment. But this isn't secret. That's the secret of this moon with this commitment here. And the Queen of Chalice is that death, news of death, or your nope, see, that's death to a commitment. Serious illness or secret of the serious illness. The Hierophant with a Queen of Chalice. So if your mother is a water sign, be wary, okay? They may not be, they're secretly hiding. There's something wrong, okay? Yeah, I'm totally seeing that. Someone's mother is hiding the fact that there's something very wrong, okay? I wouldn't try to force this information out, but just be wary and like connect, and care and give love, because as much as definitely this is separation energy when it comes to people or someone who's with a water sign, and this is someone's mom too, and they're seriously ill, and yeah, this is not looking good, okay? But everything happens for a reason. Everything will be fine. I feel it too. Yeah, you are feeling this. I feel it all in my body too. Yeah, you are feeling this energy. Yeah. I have to sneeze. Maybe? No. Having a cold sucks. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and just move on. All right. This person's going to take drastic action. There is drastic action. So someone, especially if it's your mom, you're going to find out and you're going to take drastic action. Okay. Okay. And this see, this looks like a celebration, that drastic action towards some sort of celebration or gathering. If it's this, that could be. Yeah. Well, I'm going to move on from that energy because obviously you'll know the process of what's going to happen after that. This is sure to happen. Drastic action sure to happen. Relating tied with kids around the 16th. Influence and associated. On my way to you. Ace of Swords, the Hierophant, the Tower. So if you're an earth sign, more than likely a Virgo, you may get the Tower moment, possibly about a dark man over 40. Okay. Yeah. Be easy. I don't feel that you're going to be very happy about this at all, but there's going to be a lot of truths revealed, okay? All right, so what about this temperance energy over here? This is a medium dark man over 40, influence and associated with a medium dark man over 40. And inheritance or receipt of money from an unexpected source. Oh, geez. Okay, so what about this person? Queen of Pentacles. You have denotes love and sympathy, affections, and affairs. I want to tell you the truth. All right, what about this left out in the cold and everything? Oh, that's 2 5s. That's cool. Influence associated with a medium light lady, and influence are associated with a light blonde man under 40. Holding back energy. And this tarot card energy, this denotes trouble, gossip, and slander. Goodness. And light-complected man over 40. Future hopes, ambitions, plans, and love affairs. All right, and Empress. Pertains to home, based on, oh, goodness. Influence associated with the light blonde lady. Denotes disappointments, delays, and plans. It's the death energy. Okay, I felt the rest of that was for me, so I'm going to move on from that. What else? What else is my collective need? That's it? Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get my Sacred Vision cards and my Winged Enchantment. Here we go, y'all. Pretty sure I cleared up everything. Yeah, all right. Intent. Envision. And observe. Yes. Of course. Yes. Like. Okay. Falcon, number 11. Wow, Kingfisher. Wow, with the swallow. Holy cow, what powerful energy. Look at that. It's like I flip the Falcon, the messenger, and then an element of air and messages, and then the element of the water with emotions. So this is like an emotional message of the heart towards a feminine. That's such beautiful energy. How amazing is that? And that's a 10th vision. Heaven is where you find it. And then observe, border patrol. So, wow. How beautiful is that? That's impressive. Very impressive. That combination, I mean, the colors are, they match each other. Besides, the feminine has more orange and I want to say yellow, gold, orange and gold. And the masculine has a lot of blue and green, and a heavy amount of purple. Yep, purple. That's connection with the higher world, the upper world. Yep. Very beautiful. She's also in a ocean of water. Looks like to me an ocean of water. Swallow. And I love swallows because swallows they mate for life. Mm-hmm. Yep, swallows mate for life. It's pretty cool. And healing, like you can get healing, like oh well, I think it says that in the book, but after Fisher Kings dive, you dive like after they do in that same spot, and it grants a lot of emotional healing. But this looks like a message sent out about emotional healing. Wow, these cards they match. They match. It's so cool. I'm in awe. Like 20 intent, Game of Thrones. Hear the herds of buffalo thundering in the distance as they run, carving the path for the buffalo to come. Like them, you are an echo of the ones who walked before you, and you will one day be gone from this place. What will be your legacy? In the mystery, you begin to feel the glory of existence for the great white buffalo and the prairie dog alike. Both are powerful in their own ways. You begin to sing your songline, a harmony of feeling and experiences that create your unique story. If you have outgrown your stories, change them and make them better. Trust the inspiration will come to you. Imagine your perfected self. Seek the strength of your intent and your ability to love and forgive yourself. Even when evening comes, give thanks for the awareness that you have found. Be reborn into a new sense of well-being and perfection. Sing the new song that comes from your heart. Listen to the echoes of your voice in the canyons as the sound plays with the air. The eagles screech on high. You are the foods of echo. It is law, and it has always been that way. Vision. Heaven is where you find it. The question is no longer how did we get here and why, but where do we go and how? We are placed on the path of life to experience, interact with, and be challenged by its dangers. Paradise is not a place, but a state of mind. We must heed the advice to stop and smell the roses, for it is possible that in our fervor to reach for the elusive, we sacrifice our garden for one tree. Is it? It is not so much in what you see, but in the way in which you see it. Are you flying above your life, unaware of your true reality? The feathers you hold are not your own. They are a gift that must be returned one day. Like the dream catcher and the medicine wheel, they hold change. New colors become brilliant and luminous as you journey, and you wear the feather of distinction, the mark of a seasoned, soulful traveler. Your hands reach out to hold back illusion. Heaven is before you. Your dreams are coming true. Another number 16. Observe. Border Patrol. A great teaching is in watching your mind process and do nothing at all. Be a stalker of the mind, watch thoughts passing by with no judgment or moral concepts. The knack of meditation and the rest of the warrior spirit is to simply watch. For example, to observe this painting, feel the tones of the colors, experience the passion behind the ancient symbols, and move into the spiritual from which it was created. Since the movement of air from the hummingbird's wings and the impeccability of its nature, he is a great warrior beyond compare, as are you. Hummingbirds are extremely territorial, passionately defending their airspace. Medicine bundles are symbols reminding the owner of proper thought and action. As guardians of our own airspace, we too must exude the passion and grace and beauty of the hummingbird. Falcon. Number 11. I am Falcon, the swiftness of change. I am the sun god, the solar emblem and the renewal of fortitude. I am victory rising. I am the hunter faster than anyone. I harness the power of quick action. Every flint of a feather alters the world somehow, so waste no opportunity. I am conquest. I am prophecy. I will lead you to your purpose. You have made great strides already, but I am here to take you further. I have given you the visions you asked for, but you have yet to take flight. Take heed of the currents and dive in. Find your target and take uncompromising aim. I am the arrow that hits the mark and will steer you ahead if you allow it. Get away from the scenic route and plot your steps quickly. Many great things lie ahead. You are forging ahead. You have spotted the prize. You are triumphant and you are falcon. And number 18. Kingfisher. I am Kingfisher, master of the deep. I am retrieval of the past. I am seeker of the unknown. I am the one you send into the darkest waters of the mind. I am discovery. I am the extraction of what hinders movement. I am restoration. You have hidden something beneath your surface. I will release you from what ties you to the bottom. Something must come to light now. Indecision must be washed away. I am the promise of new warmth and abundance. I am the one who restores the calm. There is no greater catharsis than the renewal of consciousness. You are released. You are claimer of the dark waters. You are subconscious alignment, and you are Kingfisher. And 34, swallow. One of my favorite cards. I love this card. I am swallow, the direction changer. I am the swiftness of every great move. I am the exploration of new angles. I am the bold agility you need to catch what is yours. I am the adaptability required for new experiences. What you seek eludes you, and I am here to find out why, to help you find out why. Step outside of yourself and take a longer look. You may have missed a shortcut or have taken one by mistake. I am the hope of new pathways. I am the right place at the right time. I am the most efficient use of skill. You are encountering choice and the magnitude of its potential. Sometimes the best decisions require the least reflection. I am the spontaneity of a single fleeting moment where everything can change. I am the determination to cross difficult terrain. Trust your intuition. You are the energy of higher purpose. You are the power to outmaneuver. You are pure instinct, and you are swallow. All right, there we go. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sharing, you never know who else will see this, and help them as well. Liking helps move the videos along in the YouTube feed. And I am doing personal readings, so if you would like a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box below. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day, and I shall see y'all next time. Goodbye.